What is going on YouTube? Lamont on the run. Today I'm here at the office doing a video. I've been here about, I want to say 3.5 hours. I had a late start today. Still plenty of sunlight left, but this dog won't stop barking. And so I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go back to my van, do some more research, try to find some more stories, and then come back out here and finish up tomorrow. So earlier I have said that I am no longer doing videos talking about random topics in cemeteries because people were starting to get a little bit confused on what channel they were on, because apparently they don't know that I have a second channel, or they don't know that this is a totally different channel than my other channel. So I wanted to stop doing videos at cemeteries talking about random topics, but I figure, you know what, since I'm here talking about somebody's death and I'm at a cemetery, well, what better place to talk about that than a cemetery? So a day or two ago, news came out. The autopsy report for Matthew Perry came out, and it's official. Like everybody pretty much knew, he died of a drug overdose. Well, in actuality, being a little bit more specific, he died of acute ketamine intoxication, which means he took too much ketamine. From what I know of ketamine, it was some form of an animal tranquilizer that they would use in veterinary offices, and kids were stealing it and, using it. The street name for it is Special K. Amongst the many things that it does is it causes some kind of hallucinations, it causes euphoria. You get the feeling of not being in control, right? Amongst the other things that it possibly does. So it looks like Matthew Perry was using ketamine because he was going into what they call ketamine infusion therapy. Now, I've never heard of such a thing. It actually almost sounds like a thing that drug addicts that have a lot of money do to replace the drugs that they're actually doing. Now, ketamine is often used as a pain management tool for patients, and also I guess it's used in lieu of people who suffer from, I don't want to use the word suffer, but whatever, who use opioids, opiate addiction. So I guess it's used in lieu of actually using the opiates themselves, kind of like how you would take methadone. So obviously, whoever Matthew Perry's doctor is, he was giving him prescriptions for it. Now, I'm going to be curious to see if this doctor, because I'm pretty sure he's already being investigated, but I'm curious to see if they're going to step to him quick, because he might have been giving Matthew Perry a little bit more than what he was supposed to get, because that sounds like something that you shouldn't be able to take out of a doctor's office environment. But I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm probably wrong. He probably had a prescription for it, and he just took a lot of it. And of course, the other actors from the Friends television show, they were saying how, Matthew Perry, when they last spoke with him, how he was happy and that he was clean and blah, blah, blah. Listen, guys, drug addicts will always tell you whatever kind of nonsense, bull crap they want you to hear, and all kinds of nonsense. This guy just totally threw his life away. Can you imagine? You're getting paid tens of millions of dollars to be a paid liar. That's what I call actors. They're just basically paid liars. You get paid to lie and pretend to be somebody you're not. And when that happens, you party, and a lot of people in Hollywood, some people even say upwards of 90% of people in Hollywood do drugs. That's a bird feeder I got to take care of. All right, very good. I will get on that. So he has this, so he's in this jacuzzi, which when I get out to Los Angeles, I don't know when the next time is going to be, but probably we'll do a video about the situation and, whatever. And so I guess this guy was in this hot tub and he was doing the Special K. And amongst the other things that this ketamine drug does, it depresses your breathing and it depresses your heart rate. And that's what it did. And he sunk to the bottom of that jacuzzi and that was a wrap. So he basically went out the same way that Whitney Houston did and Aaron Carter. Wow. Also, the autopsy report stated that he had suffered from some form or another of coronary artery disease. I don't know how much of a blockage there was in his arteries, but I mean, if you've seen pictures of Matthew Perry, I mean, this guy was terribly out of shape and just looked really, really, really bad. Amongst the other things that ketamine infusion therapy treats is depression. I don't know how the hell a drug treats depression and pain and opioid addiction. That is absolutely wild. So, also in a clinical setting, ketamine is used in terms of like when you're having surgery and you are going under. I guess it's used to maintain the anesthesia. So maybe it's used also with a local anesthesia, something like that. I have no idea. But anyways, so that's the autopsy report, and it just looks like just another Hollywood actor has a drug overdose, and millions of people loved Matthew Perry and loved his character on Friends and had all that money, and just wanted to do drugs. Can you imagine having that kind of life where you just kind of get paid to do TV shows? Kind of reminds me of my life on a much, 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 much smaller scale. But I don't do drugs. Or do I? No, I don't do drugs. But, it's sad. It's, the guy wasn't very old. He was 52, 53 years old. What are you going to do? So rest in peace to Matthew Perry. In a future video, if I do a Faces in Death at the cemetery he's buried at, I'll include him in a video. But I might want to do a one-off video and just kind of, I don't know. Well, it'll be a little secret. I don't know when the hell I'm getting out to Los Angeles. But when I do, more than likely, I'm probably just going to fly. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm leaving the cemetery. I got a lot of work to do in terms of finding out some more stories at the cemetery. It's been slow going, especially with this damn dog in the background over there keeps barking. I constantly have to wait for him to shut up so I can start recording. But oh well. Anyways, catch up with you on the next video. Peace out.